Hey, today I wanted to do a short video just to walk through an example of a client that I helped recently who was looking to downsize, or they were calling it now right size their home. Had been in a home for a long time, had a lot of equity, and really just didn't need that much home anymore. And were looking to, keep the payment around the same level, but maybe deploy some of that equity for other things, as well as just the day-to-day lower cost of home ownership of a smaller home, electric bills, utilities, maintenance of the garden, things like that. So here's was their example. Their home was worth about $1 million. When they rates were really low in 2020, 2021. We did a refinance for them down to a 3% rate on a 15-year fix. So they had about a $3,000 payment on that home. And they were okay keeping it at that level based on their income. But they had about $700,000 of equity. So what we were looking at, they moved into a patio home. They put down, the home was $650. They put down about $250. And at current interest rates on a 30-year fix, they had, they were okay going from a 15 to a 30 because of how we were able to use the equity, show them this. They, looped in their financial planner, and then really looked at what it looks like 10 years from now, 15 years from now, not just next month. So here's what we did. They put $250 down in the house. 6.75 was the rate that they got, and they kept that payment right in that level. What that did is leave, about $500,000 that they could invest. Okay. And so when we extrapolated just 10 years out, if they stayed in their current home, in this example, I assume they had no savings, right? Now, all the equity was in the house. The home, of course, would continue to go up in value. But in this case here, we were actually able to show them how they could increase their net worth over that next decade by almost $300,000 just by extracting some of that equity, which is this orange part on top here, putting that down on with their financial planner. We assumed a 7% rate of return. And so now equity plus assets, that $500,000 with a 7% rate of return pretty much doubles over the next 10 years. And they are in a position that when they move out, and their heirs get the assets, the estate gets the assets plus the equity, they're actually going to be in a much better position. So even though the interest rate went from, 3 to almost 7%, the math made sense in their situation. So if this is helpful, feel free to share it with someone, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.